How did she get here?
Didn't expect to see you so soon.
My God. Hello, welcome to my channel, or welcome back. I'm Jennifer Lee, aka GenXJen. And in case you can't tell, I don't know how much it might show, but I am absolutely exhausted. I worked a long day and I have to get up very early again tomorrow and do it again and again the next day and again the next day. So I'm going to make this intro short and sweet. It's time for episode 5 of Ahsoka. So I'll be starting that episode very shortly here. Just to sum up, at the end of last week's episode, Ahsoka and Sabine were just sitting in their ship, hiding in that forest, and Balin sent his people out to find them. So I expect there to be a confrontation, at least between Ahsoka and Balin in this episode. And I have heard, I guess I've kind of sort of been spoiled on something. I've heard that there's a surprise at the end of this episode. Some character shows up. I don't know who it is. I deliberately avoided finding out who it is. I just heard that it's somebody, and people are buzzing about it. So I'm looking forward to finding out who shows up. So I think I'm just going to leave it at that. Let's get into episode 5 of Ahsoka. Oh, and this is the title is Fallen Jedi, and that's very interesting.
If we can't make the journey to find Ezra, then no one should.
So she's resolved to just stop them from going.
It might have already. He'd be stranded out there. And maybe this time for good. Better that.
Yeah, Sabine's not going to go along with this. Yeah, if they find... Can't risk them finding Thrawn and bringing him back. Is it worth risking that to bring Ezra back?
There. Finally some progress.
Uh-oh, what was that? Someone's out there. Oh, man. Whoa! Hu Yang can fight. Yeah, take this droid down, Hu Yang.
Help! 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 Help!
I hope Ahsoka or Sabine are hearing this. Well, now they know something's going on.
Daft droid made it worse. He wouldn't.
No, it's not the droid you think it is. Whoa!
Well, that will set me back a bit.
Yeah, pretty much have to start where you began.
Contact General Syndulla as soon as you can.
Of course. May I make one request of you both? Stay together. You always did better that way, in my opinion.
Yeah, that's a good idea.
General!
Oh, is this the Yavin 4? Looks like it.
General!
Watch it. I'm not just gonna sit around and do nothing, Lieutenant.
Oh,
Leave without authorization.
she's taking it in her own hands. She's a rebel.
There's a meeting
It's
of
a rebel,
general
always a
staff.
rebel.
What about...
Mom, how come I have to do it?
Oh, Jason's going with her.
Well, when you're a general, you can disobey orders too.
Yeah. You just have to wait till you're a general, kid. Wow, so she's got a squadron going with her.
Thanks for joining the party, Carson.
awful lot by doing
Carson
this.
You
Teva
know how it is.
from The Mandalorian.
Once a rebel, always a rebel.
Yes.
On your signal, Phoenix leader.
Oh, I love this. Ahsoka faces Merrick, however his name's pronounced. Yeah, even with your double-bladed lightsaber, I think you're still gonna lose. Whoa. Wow. What is Morocco? What just happened there?
Go! Get the map!
Yeah, I knew they wouldn't stay together. Yeah, I don't know that you've got this, Sabine. I think you're gonna regret sending Sabine away, but somebody's got to get the map away from the villains. That's what I just said.
Anakin spoke highly of you.
So now Anakin's been brought up.
He never mentioned you.
How well did he know Anakin?
Everyone in the Order knew Anakin Skywalker. Few would live to see what he became.
How much does he know?
Surely that must leave a mark. Is that why you walked away? Abandoned him?
No, that's not why.
I'm not here.
So apparently Balin does not know everything.
Past.
I'm not starting a war. But Thrall will.
And you're gonna help
It's an
him.
unfortunate-
Ah, Sabine is putting up a good fight. She's lasting longer than I thought she would. Now she's lost her saber. Yeah, she can't do it. Even in a drastic situation. Got her with a dart. Now she's got the map. Ah, burned her hand. Damn. Oh. Oh, where'd she go? Yeah, she's quick.
Transmission of the coordinates has ceased at the source. The final calculation is incomplete.
Couldn't complete the calculations.
Was unwise.
So at least Ahsoka accomplished that. Her hand still hurts.
But you know no other way.
Stop!
No, I think it's you who doesn't know any other way.
Destroy it!
She can't do it.
Step away from her!
Oh, damn. Oh, this isn't good.
You should
I think
do as your master said.
he knows that she won't do it.
Destroy it. She would have done it.
Stay back!
But you're not like her, though, are you?
More than you know.
I think he sees through you, Sabine. I think she wants to believe that she can do it, but
I know you feel that Ezra Bridger is the only family you have left.
You don't know what you're talking about.
I know that's what's holding you back.
I think he does know what he's talking about here.
Your family died on Mandalore. Because
Did
your
her family
master
die?
didn't trust you.
I mean, I think we don't know if they did or not.
I give you my word. No harm will come to
Yeah, I think she knows better than to trust him. Can't take him for his word.
With your friend.
Yeah, but at what cost?
For Ezra.
Yeah, right. Like, you really care about her and Ezra's relationship. Yeah, she can't let Ezra go. What's happening? Oh no. Force choking her.
Give her my word. And unlike her former master, I shall keep mine.
Calculations are complete.
Ah, damn.
Has been established.
Send the shuttle to retrieve the good
So
Lord.
it wasn't much of a delay. Oh, there's Hera in her squad.
Yes.
Republic craft. They are obstructing our path.
Hera!
Yeah, I don't know what they can do against this massive hyperspace ring.
Ignore them.
She's not worried about them at all.
They're gonna jump.
There they go. Oh, damn. Shit. Oh no! Did that take 2 X-Wings down? They came out here for nothing and lost 2 good pilots.
I've got a bad feeling.
Uh-oh.
Sabine,
Nope,
are you there?
she's not there anymore.
Lady Tano?
Yeah, where's Ahsoka?
Ahsoka.
Oh, where is she? Is this what I think it is? What?
Master?
How did she get here?
I didn't expect to see you so soon.
My God. Wow. Oh, is it gonna end like that? Oh my God. Wow, and the Vader theme playing there at the end. I mean, first it appeared that this is going to be a happy reunion between pre-Vader Anakin and Ahsoka. But you know, right before this, Jason said he had a bad feeling. And, you know, that's Star Wars talk for the shit's about to hit the fan. Oh no, sorry, let me adjust my camera here. So, wow, I wasn't expecting Anakin to show up until later in the series. Oh man, tears immediately came to my eyes, and I'm still crying a little bit. I haven't heard Ahsoka being called Snips in quite some time. Wow, and somehow she ended up in the world between worlds. I have no idea how that happened. I didn't know if that would happen in this series, or if we would get that, or if we would get something similar, or maybe this would be left out of this series completely. There's been speculation about this topic, as there has been about pretty much everything. Wow, I have to wait a week to see where this goes. I'm also very, very happy that Carson Teva showed up in this episode. You know, in the Mandalorian, he was trying to warn the New Republic government about an impending threat, you know, related to Thrawn, and they wouldn't listen to him. They didn't want to believe it. Just like in this series, they just want to be in denial that there could be another war coming. They want to believe Thrawn is dead, and Ezra too. I mean, not that they want Ezra to be dead, but if Ezra is alive, then that means that Thrawn is probably alive too. So, wow, I am just blown away that Anakin showed up here at the end, in the world between worlds. Wow, I'm gonna have to spend some time processing this. So yeah, this is what's gotten people so excited. Now I can watch other people's reactions. I really enjoy. There are a few particular reactors that I enjoy watching, and I've already seen that at least most of them have already put out their reaction to this episode. So, but I've had to put off watching those, and of course, until I saw it myself. Wow, I just I don't think I have anything else to say about this. I'm amazed. I'll probably have more to say about this next week after I have some time to process it. So, but I am happy and also fearful of what might happen. There was that foreboding there at the end, and Sabine is gone off with Baylan and Shin, and Morgan off far away to another galaxy. Is Ahsoka gonna figure out what happened to her? Wow, and how is Ahsoka gonna find her? Baylan destroyed the map? Wow, this series just got very, very interesting. But I'm going to wrap it up here. Like I said before, I am so very, very tired. I've got to get some sleep. So, oh, excuse me. I hope you enjoyed watching this along with me. Be sure to give this a thumbs up, and also you can. Oh, my goodness, I'm so sorry. You can also hit the subscribe button. I really appreciate getting new subscribers. You know you want to push that button.
The beautiful shiny button! The jolly candy-like button!
It's so very tempting, isn't it? You can't resist the temptation. Just push the button. I love Ren and Stimpy. Anyway, again, thank you for being here. Oh, and also I wanted to say, at the time I'm filming this, I still haven't put out my reactions to the first 3 episodes. I recorded them, but I just haven't had nearly enough time for editing lately. I really wish I could just use the Force with a wave of my hand, just edit my videos, or use witchcraft like a Night Sister. Just magically edit my videos quickly and put them out there. Unfortunately, I can't do that because I have no power like Sabine. Anyway, I'll wrap this up, and I am so happy and excited to be watching episode 5 of Ahsoka. This episode is directed by Dave Filoni, who is, of course, we all know the one who created Ahsoka, brought Thrawn back into canon, created the Rebels series and these Rebels characters that we've seen in this in the Ahsoka series. You know, he's behind a lot of what's has been making this series so good, and a lot of what makes many forms of Star Wars content so good. He has his hand in a lot of things. You know, he's amazing, and I expect this episode to be very, very good. I don't think it's an overstatement to say that it's going to be epic, because you know, it was in some areas. Excuse me. This episode was shown in theaters. So apparently, Dave Filoni and Lucasfilm have a lot of faith in this episode. They thought it was good enough to be shown in theaters, not everywhere though. I wish I could have been one of the people who went to see this in the theater. Instead, I'm watching it at home, and I'm recording this in the middle of the night where I really should be sleeping, but I really want to watch this episode and get this reaction recorded and edited and uploaded as soon as possible. I've been very slow with editing lately, trying to get my reactions out. I'm going to try to do better. Life is so very busy. But yeah, last week's episode left off with that surprise appearance of Hayden Christensen as Anakin. You know, we all knew that Hayden was going to be in this series. I didn't expect him until a little later on in the series. So yeah, so it wasn't so much of a surprise that he appeared. It's just, I think it's more of how he appeared, and it's brought up a lot of speculation and theories. When I saw, when I heard his voice calling Ahsoka Snips, and then she turned around and saw him standing there, I was happy to see him, but also immediately suspicious of the whole thing.
I have a bad feeling about this.
There was just a sense of foreboding, probably mainly because of the music that was playing, Vader's theme, the Imperial March, and also Jason remarked that he had a bad feeling, but that could have just been about the imminent return of Thrawn. Maybe it had nothing to do with what was going on with Ahsoka. You know, and another theory. Well, there are a few theories that I've heard that have been tossed around. One is that you know, like I said, the whole thing just seemed sus to me. So one theory I've heard that I think holds some weight is that it was not actually Anakin, but a manifestation of Anakin by the son from the Mortis arc in the Clone Wars. You know, the son represents the dark side, and Ahsoka has, oh my goodness, Ahsoka has the life force of the daughter, who represents the light side. I'm not exactly sure what the purpose would be of the son appearing as Anakin to Ahsoka. maybe it's just to torment her further with the dark side and what it did to her master. Maybe to try to turn Ahsoka. Maybe the Force is testing her. I don't know. But that would be a very interesting turn of events if it turns out to be the son. If Dave Filoni has brought that part of the Clone Wars into this series, although casual fans who haven't seen the Clone Wars wouldn't understand what's going on. But you know, there's also some people, and I don't agree with this theory. Some have said that it was Anakin's Force ghost, but I don't think so. I mean, he did have an ethereal, ghostly appearance, which I think was deliberate, but it couldn't have been Anakin's Force ghost, because he still has his mechanical arm, and also he's dressed differently. So I don't think that's it. Another possibility, another theory, is that Ahsoka was not actually in the world between worlds. That she actually did fall into the ocean, and this is a dream that she's having. Anakin's appearing to her in a dream. You know, for a long time, Ahsoka's been carrying a lot of guilt. You know, she blames herself for not being there for Anakin before he turned to the dark side. She thinks she might have been able to prevent that. So she's been blaming herself. And we know that she has met Luke, but we don't know if Luke has told her that Anakin returned to the light side before he died. But yeah, I think, you know, if this is true and Ahsoka is just having a dream, you know, then this could be the Force giving her what she needs to see and hear to work through her guilt and to move past it. Yeah, I don't know. We'll see what happens in this episode. I mean, I fully expect that it's gonna pick up where last week's episode left off, and reveal where Ahsoka actually is, if she really is in the world between worlds, or if this is just a dream, and if it's actually Anakin appearing to her, or if it's just someone or something manifesting as Anakin, or if it's the Force just reaching out to Ahsoka. I don't know. I mean, it could be that none of what I said, that none of these theories turn out to be true, and I wouldn't be surprised if that's the case. Maybe Dave Filoni has come up with something completely different. Yeah, but I always enjoy what he creates. I mean, he does what he does. He's in the position that he's in for a reason, because, you know, he's the right guy for the job. He's very good at this. He thinks of things that no one else would think of. So I'm looking forward to seeing what he has done with this episode. And I'm trying to think of if there's something else I wanted to say about this Ahsoka and Anakin situation. I don't know. I don't think there is. I think I've said everything I want to say about that. Also, in there is one more thing, which yeah, this is actually my own theory. And it's something that I thought of immediately after watching last week's episode. I didn't bring this up in my reaction because I didn't think of it while I was recording. But Ahsoka was fighting Baylan, and then she went off the cliff. It occurs to me that maybe Baylan deliberately sent her to the world between worlds. Maybe he has that power, or maybe the planet they're on, Cedos, also could have a portal to the world between worlds. Maybe Baylan sent her through that portal on purpose. Shortly before this happened, Baylan is the one who brought up Anakin Skywalker. And then Ahsoka ends up in the world between worlds and sees Anakin, or not Anakin, I don't know. And I'm thinking that's not a coincidence. But I'm not sure what Baylan's purpose would be. It's been brought up before that Baylan hates the path that Anakin took, hates that Anakin became Darth Vader. But I'm sure he knows that he can't change the past. And Ahsoka wouldn't want any part of trying to change the past. I mean, she warned Ezra against this when she and Ezra were in the world between worlds, and Ezra wanted to change what happened to Kanan, and Ahsoka stopped him and said, because Kanan sacrificed himself to save the others, and if that was changed, then they would all die. Ahsoka knows how dangerous it is to try to tamper with past events. So I don't, but I think Baylan is like, he experienced, he's carrying some trauma over what happened to the Jedi Order. And I think maybe if there was some way that he could change it, he would. But also, he did say in the last episode that he's trying to protect the future. So, I'm not really sure about this theory. I'm not really sure where I'm going with this. But it could be that Baylan sent Ahsoka there for some reason. But also, maybe, I'm not sure how or why Baylan would have that power. Maybe it's he has learned some Night Sister magic from Morgan, or maybe it's just it's a force ability that we haven't seen before. But speaking of Night Sister magic, Ahsoka did grab that star map that has the Night Sister magic on it, and it burned her hand. So maybe now she has some of that magic, and maybe that's what caused her to enter the world between worlds and see a vision of Anakin, or like I said, whatever it is that's posing as Anakin. I don't know. There's all these crazy theories. And also we couldn't really see Ahsoka's burned hand in the last episode. Maybe at least part of the map was burned into her hand. Like in Raiders of the Lost Ark, when one side of the medallion was burned into Tote's hand. You know, this could be something similar. This could be how, you know, because whether Ahsoka is really in the world between worlds or not, or in a dream, you know, sooner or later she's going to come out of it, and she's going to have to try to find Sabine. So maybe if some of the map is burned into her hand, you know, that will help. I'm gonna try to wrap up this intro. I've been talking for several minutes. But you know, well, last week's episode left off, we know, with Sabine going off with the villains to Peridia, which I'm not sure if that's the name of the other galaxy they're going to, or if it's the name of a planet. And Hera and her pilots, I'm not sure how many of them survived. I have heard that one of them who appeared to have been killed actually survived. We'll see about that. But I'm glad that Carson Teva survived, and I hope he's in this episode as well. But yeah, well, we've got them, and Hu Yang is there, and they're going to have to figure out what has happened to Sabine and what has happened to Ahsoka. I don't know what's going to happen. And Marok is gone. That was a short-lived character, and all those theories that were going around, none of them turned out to be true. It wasn't Star Killer. It wasn't Ezra. I never agreed with the theory that it might have been Ezra, but it would have been really cool if it was Star Killer. But yeah, but apparently it was, you know, when I saw it last week, I saw the smoke just coming out. I didn't know what was going on, but I have been reminded since then that that is Night Sister magic that we saw in the Clone Wars. So apparently, I guess Morgan Elsbeth created Marok. Out of what, or out of who? Who might he have been before? A former Jedi, an Inquisitor? I don't know. I don't know if we're gonna find out. But anyway, I hope you all have stuck with me throughout this intro. I've been rambling, trying to get all of my thoughts out before I start this episode. Yeah, I'm just going to cut it off right here. I'm excited to see what's in store for this episode, so let's get it started.
Carson, come in. I got nothing down here. It looks like we missed the party.
Yeah, you missed some things. Yeah, I'm glad Carson is in this episode.
That's what worries me.
Thanos snapped and they were all dusted. Oh, it's Hu Yang.
Hu Yang?
What does he have? Is it Sabine's helmet? Yeah, they were together at first, but then... Oh, back to the world between worlds. If that's really what this is.
You look old.
Well, that happens.
Yeah.
Actually, what happened?
You lost the fight.
I don't remember.
Trust me,
She doesn't remember?
you lost.
Phelan's skull.
Now it's coming back to her.
Tell me what's going on.
I know some people, after last week's episode, they thought Ahsoka died.
Little lady.
They thought that's how she ended up here, but I don't think so.
What's the lesson, Master?
Live. Or die.
I won't fight you.
I've heard that before.
Why does he want to fight? Is this all just part of a forced lesson?
Wherever their destination was, we have no hope of following.
Well, once we find Sabine and Ahsoka, we can worry about that.
Unless the one thing answers the other.
You think they were aboard that ship?
Yeah,
Every minute that passes without finding them,
one of them was.
the alternative becomes less desirable.
We're overdue at HQ. Senator Organa says she can only give us cover for so long.
Senator Organa.
Well, we're not going anywhere until I know exactly what happened here.
If we stay out here any longer without reporting in, people are gonna start asking questions.
Mom,
Why?
not now, Jason.
Just gonna have to take that risk.
Benefit the people asking a few more questions.
Yeah.
We don't have any answers.
But, Jason, if there was anything out there, Chopper would pick it up on his scan.
General,
And
we need to
I
figure
think
out
it's
what
something
we're
that's a droid couldn't pick up.
I'll cover it. What good is a high rank if you can't use it every now and then?
Mom,
Yeah, throw your weight around.
I am. No, listen to the waves.
The waves crashing?
No. The lightsabers.
He hears the lightsabers. That's very interesting. I think this is something that's actually happening. This is not Ahsoka's dream. I think she hears it now.
Parson, get your squadron airborne. I need you out over the ocean, low altitude, full sweep.
We already did that.
Well, we're doing it again. Liang, you're with me in the
Are they going to be able to see anything?
Jason, good work.
To
Chopper,
find
stay
a portal to the world between worlds?
What am I missing?
Can they enter it?
Jason has abilities. His father, Kanan Jarrus, was a Jedi.
Okay. We better get on it then. Lander, get everyone moving. We're going back up again.
Oh, she delivered a blow.
Looks like you don't have much left to offer.
I haven't taught you everything.
Whoa. Now where is she? Is this the end of the Clone Wars? She somehow ended up in a flashback? What is going on? She's met this is a much younger Ahsoka. Wow, he looks much younger too. Oh, this is at the beginning. Yeah, I mean, she's really young here. This is your training in the field. Are we gonna see Captain Rex?
Our mistakes cost lives. That doesn't bother you?
Of course it does.
Leadership, especially in war, is tough.
This isn't what I trained for.
You must adjust to the times.
Gotta make a lot of difficult decisions, and
Obi-Wan taught me. You're keepers of the
those
peace.
decisions have consequences.
Now, to win this war, I have to teach you to be a soldier.
Is that all I'll have to teach my own Padawan one day? How to fight?
You don't want a Padawan.
Jedi weren't meant to be soldiers.
Listen, I'm teaching you how to lead, how to survive. To do that, you're going to have to fight.
Yeah, Anakin's teachings ultimately saved her life.
What if I want to stop fighting?
She wouldn't have survived the Clone Wars without it. Oh. So, a vision of the future there.
Sabine and Ahsoka seem lost, and Sin will be stranded out here.
Yeah, if you use up all your fuel.
A short transmission away. I was surprised they changed their mind and approved your mission.
Oh, they never changed.
No, they didn't.
No, I just came anyway.
Yeah, because she's a rebel.
Hey, Yang, where are they? People don't just vanish into thin air.
Well, no. Nor
Well,
they know.
it's been known to happen.
Is there a chance
Some
they're out here?
Jedi vanish upon their passing.
Especially with Lady Tano.
Yeah, she is tenacious.
So was her master.
Yeah? What was he like?
Oh yeah, tell her what you know about Anakin.
Intense.
I wonder if Hera knows anything at all about Anakin Skywalker.
Nice work, Commander.
To Rex!
Come on, let's go.
Not, I don't think we're gonna see his face. But, yeah, we hear his voice.
I don't know this battle.
This was the siege of Mandalore.
Oh.
Looks intense.
Now this is an older Anakin again.
You are more Anakin, but more powerful.
Balin said that
Anyone realized.
when he was fighting Ahsoka, he said that her master was all about death and destruction.
If I am everything you are,
Live.
Now he's got a red lightsaber.
Or die.
Oh. Back, where she started. Now he's going back and forth between Anakin and Vader. Still got the red lightsaber.
Trying to die.
Got red eyes. Oh, his eyes. Oh, he's got the yellow eyes.
I choose to live.
So is this what you wanted her to learn, or is there more? Oh, the yellow eyes are gone.
There's hope for you yet.
I think this is the good Anakin again. But now he's gone.
Anakin.
So I guess that was the whole point of this. That she chooses to live. Because I think, you know, when she went off that cliff and into the ocean, she was close to death. So at this point, she had to choose to either live or die. Okay, and now she's back in the water. Just going under? Who's this? One of the X-Wing pilots? They found her.
Jason is here.
With his mother and a squadron of X-Wings. All unauthorized, of course.
So Yang has to bring that up.
And Sabine.
No, we have not found her.
No.
We were hoping you could
None of them have
explain
any
what
idea what happened to her.
yeah, lightsabers. Who are you fighting with?
Hey, I have an idea.
Yeah, I don't think she's gonna tell him that.
Inside your starship.
I've been in a starship before.
Yeah, she's trying to get rid of you, kid, so she can speak to Ahsoka privately.
You have a training room in your starship? Will you train me?
You're not ready for that, kid.
Will you teach me?
No.
Sort of left an impression on it. Like a memory. So we'll know what happened.
Oh,
Possibly.
does Ahsoka have that ability?
Do it. For Ezra.
Ah, so now she knows what happened.
They took her with them. And she's alive.
At least she's alive.
We have to go after them. I'm afraid it's not that simple.
Yeah, how would they do that?
General, we have a problem.
I don't think that map was imprinted onto Ahsoka's
We're a
hand.
little late.
I don't think they're coming to help.
Oh no, they're in trouble. Oh, now she's hearing the Purgle. Can they use the Purgle to take them to where Sabine went? Can she connect with the Purgle like Ezra did?
You and Ahsoka Tano are to return to Coruscant with the fleet. I'm not sure she'll agree to that. I'm not sure I agree to that. Hera, the Senate Oversight Committee is going to determine if your command should be permanently suspended.
Wow.
You are going to need
She
to
could
have
lose her
testimony to
job.
help you. I know how to follow Sabine.
Yeah, the Purgle. Yeah, but Hera needs her to go with her to Coruscant, so what are they gonna do? Wow, it's a really up-close shot of a Purgle.
Repeat, please identify yourself.
Captain, you know very well who we are and why we are here. Now, where's General Syndulla?
I'm afraid that's classified information. In fact, you're going to have to halt your approach to the planet.
He's trying to stall them.
That the general has indeed completed her mission.
Mission. Captain, the reason we are here is because there was no mission.
Did he reveal too
I
much?
respectfully disagree.
Look, we're all on the same side here. Tell us what Ahsoka Tano and General Syndulla are up to, and perhaps we can help.
Yeah, I don't know if they'd believe it if they hear it.
Until I can confirm that General Syndulla has completed her mission.
Arm the tractor beam.
It's hard to explain to them what's going on.
I'll give you one last chance, Captain Teva. Explain the nature of this mission, or I will see to it that you are stripped of your rank for resisting a direct order from Fleet Command.
Uh-oh. I don't know if he can explain the mission.
But you're not going to believe me.
Yeah. They're not gonna believe him. Wow, look at those eyes. It's opening up.
Hey! Get in there. Move us in.
All right. But you best come back inside. You're certain they know where Sabine was taken.
They're inside the whale.
No idea.
What?
No idea. We'll just see where it goes.
It could go anywhere.
Wow, she's just
That's better than nothing.
she's just winging it, making it up as she goes along. Huyang doesn't like this at all.
Correct. The whales will transport her and her ship. Or at least that's the plan.
Yeah, she doesn't believe it.
Captain Gerard, this is General Syndulla. I'd move your fleet out of there if I were you.
Yeah, you need to move. Whoa. Yeah, I think she believes it now.
Hera, I'll find them. I promise. May the Force be with you.
Well, this was an excellent episode, as I expected. One thing that was missing, that I thought we'd see at least a little bit of Thrawn in this episode, but none of them have reached him yet. I thought maybe that was going to happen in this episode, with this being directed by Dave Filoni and with it being shown in some theaters. I thought we'd see the first appearance of Thrawn in this series, but that's still yet to come. There are only 3 episodes left, so it shouldn't be long before we see Thrawn, and maybe Ezra, I hope, at least in the final episode. But this whole thing between Ahsoka and Anakin, you know, I guess it really was Anakin. I don't think it has had anything to do with the son. That was just an interesting theory that I thought would have been very interesting to see. But like I said before, casual fans wouldn't understand it. But it was I was amazed at how it seemed to be a mix between Clone Wars Anakin and Darth Vader. I know one thing that stood out to me at the beginning of the episode is when Ahsoka said to Anakin, "I will not fight you," and Anakin said, "You know, I've heard that before." That's what Luke said to him in the Emperor's throne room on the second Death Star. You know, as we all know, and so obviously that takes place long after the Clone Wars. I mean, at that point in the episode, Anakin was in his Revenge of the Sith attire, you know, just right before he turned to the dark and became Darth Vader. So it's very interesting that it was like Anakin from that time period, but with all of the memories of Anakin / Vader, memories from his future. That was unexpected. I mean, I don't think there was ever any other instance of somebody saying to him, "I will not fight you." And obviously this episode revealed that it was not Ahsoka's dream. So apparently this planet does have a portal to the world between worlds. This episode didn't explain how Ahsoka entered that portal. Maybe it was just the Force sending her there. Or maybe Baylan did have something to do with it. Or, you know, also, like I said at the beginning, maybe it did have something to do with the Night Sister magic that Ahsoka got on her. I don't know about that, but and it was really cool to see that Clone Wars flashback with a preteen Ahsoka. I wonder who it was that was playing young Ahsoka. And a younger Anakin from the beginning of the Clone Wars. You know, he looked really, really good there. Yeah, it was. I don't know what else I have to say about it. Yeah, it's good to see Captain Rex, even though we didn't see his face. And this episode didn't fully explain the purpose of Ahsoka seeing a vision of Anakin at different points in the timeline, Anakin / Vader. I guess, you know, apparently after falling into the ocean, she was on the verge of death. And the purpose of this was to get her to choose to live instead of just let herself die. But it was more than her just surviving. I think it was about letting go of her past, letting go of the guilt she's been feeling over what happened to her master. Even though what happened here, it didn't really do anything to absolve her guilt. It didn't. There was nothing in the lesson that showed her that what happened wasn't her fault. She couldn't have prevented it. I know, but before this series began, there were reports that there was going to be a scene of Ahsoka fighting Anakin or Vader on Mustafar, instead of Obi-Wan fighting Anakin there. But I've heard that scene was actually filmed, but then it was cut. Yeah, but that's a shame. I would have liked to have seen that. But like I said, there was nothing explicit here to show Ahsoka that she couldn't have prevented what happened, but she really seems to have let go of her guilt. I'm not quite sure how that happened. Well, like I said, it was more than her just choosing to survive. You know, this lesson was about letting go of her past and just moving on, just looking forward to what the future holds. And she has gone from Ahsoka the Grey to Ahsoka the White. After she was pulled from the water, you know, she's dressed in white, and also she seemed so much happier, so much brighter. The world around her was brighter. She seemed so much calmer, so much more relaxed, so much more willing to just go with the flow, see where it leads her. And Hu Yang is not happy about that at all, but he has to go along with her. Wow, it's we got to see the Purgle up close. Wow, so Ahsoka is off to this other galaxy. You know, I think she is going to find Sabine and Thrawn too, unfortunately, and hopefully also Ezra. But what's going to happen when she gets there? Is she going to face off against Thrawn? What has Thrawn been doing? Has he been building up an army? I guess she's also going to encounter Morgan and Balin and Shin there too. I don't know what's gonna happen, but I think this new Ahsoka is gonna be even more powerful. Yeah, so I'm really looking forward to next week's episode. I don't know what's going to happen with Hera. You know, she needed Ahsoka to go back with her to Coruscant, but Ahsoka had a more important mission, so I don't know how Hera's going to keep from losing her rank and losing her job. Carson very nearly had his rank stripped from him. Wow. I don't know what else to say. This episode just has me feeling really good, and really excited about the final 3 episodes. Wow, I think I've said everything I have to say. So I'll just leave it at that. Thank you all so much for watching this along with me. I really appreciate it. If you enjoyed this reaction, please be sure to give it a thumbs up. That really helps me out, and I really appreciate it. And I also hope you'll subscribe. Just hit that red button. It's so simple. Just tap the button. Just a small act that means a lot to someone like me. So why not do it? Let me know in the comments your thoughts on this episode and the series as a whole so far. I also very much enjoy getting comments. So again, thank you for being here. Until next week, may the Force be with you.